The Galactic Empire had always considered itself invincible, ruling over countless star systems with an iron grip. Its power extended across the galaxy, its fleets unmatched, its technology centuries ahead of most civilizations. For millennia, no world had dared challenge its authority. But amidst the endless expanse of the Milky Way, there was one anomaly that troubled the Empire, a small, unassuming planet called Earth. Earth was primitive by their standards, a world that had only recently ventured into space. Yet, it was humanity's resilience and rapid technological progress that set it apart. The Empire viewed humans with both disdain and caution. Despite their lack of advanced technology, humans had demonstrated a peculiar ability to adapt, innovate, and survive against insurmountable odds. In their records, no other species had shown such an unpredictable and dangerous trajectory. The Galactic Council, comprised of the Empire's most powerful leaders, concluded that humanity could not be ignored. If left unchecked, they feared Earth might one day disrupt the balance of power. To preemptively eliminate this potential threat, the Empire devised a covert plan. They dispatched their most elite operatives, alien assassins, trained for years in espionage, subterfuge, and lethal precision. These assassins were not ordinary soldiers. They were engineered for perfection, equipped with advanced cloaking devices, energy weapons, and genetic enhancements that rendered them nearly unstoppable. Each assassin had successfully dismantled rebellions on multiple planets, leaving no survivors to tell the tale. Their mission on Earth was simple but critical: infiltrate human society and eliminate key figures, scientists, military leaders, and strategists. By decapitating humanity's leadership, the Empire would cripple Earth's ability to defend itself, making it ripe for conquest. A sleek, untraceable craft carried the assassins to Earth, bypassing the planet's rudimentary detection systems with ease. They landed in a desolate region, far from prying eyes, and began their reconnaissance. As the assassins observed humans, they were unimpressed. They saw soft, fragile creatures preoccupied with trivial pursuits. Compared to the Empire's towering warriors and ruthless officials, humanity seemed insignificant. The assassins moved unnoticed through bustling cities, silently mocking the primitive infrastructure and outdated technology. To them, Earth was an easy target, a planet unaware of the storm that was about to engulf it. Yet, amidst their confidence, they overlooked humanity's greatest strength, the ability to fight back when cornered. Earth had a history of defying impossible odds, a trait the assassins dismissed as irrelevant. They did not know that humans had their own way of dealing with threats, one forged in fire, shaped by countless conflicts, and honed through sheer determination. As the assassins began their mission, sowing chaos and destruction, the first cracks in their plan began to show. Unbeknownst to them, Earth had already taken notice. Hidden within the chaos, a quiet but unshakable resolve was building. Humanity's most dangerous weapon was about to be unleashed, and the assassins' confidence would soon prove to be their greatest mistake. The assassins wasted no time executing their mission. Their first strike was swift and devastating, targeting a remote military installation crucial to Earth's satellite defense network. Under the cover of night, they bypassed security systems with ease, their cloaking technology rendering them invisible to human detection. Within minutes, the base was in ruins, its personnel eliminated with precision. The loss was catastrophic, and Earth's military leaders scrambled to understand the nature of the attack. Across the globe, the assassins continued their campaign of destruction. Key scientists working on advanced defense systems vanished without a trace, their laboratories destroyed in coordinated strikes. Government officials found themselves under siege, their convoys ambushed and safe houses infiltrated. Panic spread like wildfire as the assassins left a trail of chaos, their existence still unknown to the general public. News reports described the events as isolated terrorist attacks, but behind closed doors, humanity's leaders knew this was something far more sinister. Efforts to respond were disjointed and ineffective. Earth's military forces, unprepared for an enemy they could neither see nor track, resorted to desperate measures. Radar systems were pushed to their limits, drones patrolled the skies, and intelligence agencies worked around the clock to piece together the pattern of attacks. Yet, for all their efforts, the assassins seemed untouchable. Their ability to strike anywhere, anytime, without leaving evidence left humanity vulnerable and on edge. Meanwhile, the assassins grew bolder. They began targeting more visible figures, knowing that each high-profile death would further destabilize the planet. A prominent general was taken out during a live broadcast, the assassin's precision strike leaving millions of viewers in shock. A renowned physicist, instrumental in developing Earth's space exploration program, was found dead in his home, his research reduced to ash. Each success fed their arrogance, reinforcing their belief that humanity was a primitive species incapable of meaningful resistance. But even in the darkest moments, humanity's resolve began to surface. While governments and militaries struggled, whispers of a different kind of solution began to circulate. Stories of a man who had once been the sharpest weapon in Earth's arsenal, a sniper whose exploits had become the stuff of legend. This wasn't just any soldier, he was a marksman of unparalleled skill, someone who could change the tide of battles with a single shot. The assassins remained unaware of this growing resolve, continuing their mission with cold efficiency. Yet cracks began to form in their operation. Surveillance systems, while crude by galactic standards, started picking up anomalies. Human engineers began adapting their technology, creating makeshift methods to counter the assassins' cloaking devices. The assassins, once untouchable, started encountering resistance. For the first time, the assassins began to sense unease. They were no longer moving unnoticed. Someone, or something, was beginning to hunt them. What had started as a flawless operation was now a dangerous game of survival. The assassins didn't realize it yet, but humanity's most dangerous predator was about to emerge from the shadows. The man they called the American Sniper had left the battlefield years ago. A living legend, his precision and calm under pressure had earned him the respect of allies and the fear of enemies. But for all his accolades, he had chosen a life of solitude, retreating to the quiet wilderness to escape the noise of war. He had no intention of returning to the fight. Yet when the call came, he knew it couldn't be ignored. Humanity was facing an enemy unlike any it had encountered, and while governments and armies faltered, they turned to him as their last hope. The sniper listened intently as the situation was explained. He didn't ask questions or show emotion, his mind already dissecting the problem. The enemy was faster, stronger, and cloaked in technology beyond human comprehension. But they had weaknesses, even if they weren't immediately obvious. Every predator had a tell, and the sniper's job was to find it. He agreed to take the fight, not for glory or recognition, but because he knew someone had to do it. His first step was preparation. Using the limited information available, he studied the patterns of the assassins, analyzing their movements and tactics. He modified his weapons, adapting them for the challenge ahead. His rifle, already a masterpiece of engineering, was upgraded with enhanced scopes capable of detecting subtle distortions in light, the telltale signs of cloaking technology. He developed custom ammunition, including armor-piercing rounds and experimental EMP bullets designed to disrupt advanced electronics. Every detail was meticulously planned. There would be no second chances. When he was ready, the sniper began his hunt. Unlike the assassins, who relied on brute force and superior technology, he worked with patience and precision. He tracked his first target to a secluded industrial site, studying its movements for hours. He observed the way it moved, how it interacted with its surroundings, and even the subtle shifts in air caused by its cloaking device. When the moment came, he took his shot. The assassin never saw it coming. Word of the sniper's success spread quickly among Earth's military leaders. For the first time, there was hope. Reports indicated that the assassins were becoming more cautious, their arrogance replaced with unease. They began to alter their tactics, but the sniper was always one step ahead. He anticipated their moves, using terrain, weather, and human ingenuity to outmaneuver them. Each encounter was a test of skill and resolve. The sniper wasn't just fighting for survival. He was studying his enemy, learning from every engagement. With each assassin he eliminated, he uncovered new insights into their technology and strategy. These discoveries were shared with Earth's forces, enabling them to develop better defenses. The assassins, once unstoppable, found themselves on the defensive. For the first time, they were being hunted, their fear growing with every loss. The sniper was more than they had anticipated. He was a reminder of humanity's greatest strength, the ability to adapt and overcome. And he wasn't finished yet. The assassin's leader, a towering figure among their ranks, understood that survival now depended on strategy rather than brute force. They had underestimated humanity, and this single mistake had turned their flawless mission into a nightmare. Hunted and cornered, the remaining assassins fortified their position, using the remnants of their advanced technology to create an impenetrable base deep underground. This wasn't just their last refuge, it was their trap. The sniper, however, was undeterred. He had spent days observing their defenses, studying the patterns of their patrols and the vulnerabilities in their cloaking systems. Each step forward was calculated, every approach planned with surgical precision. He knew he wasn't just facing advanced technology. He was up against creatures who had been bred for war. But he also knew one truth the assassins had failed to grasp. Technology could fail, instincts could falter, but human will was unbreakable. As night fell, the sniper made his move. The assassins' perimeter was heavily guarded, but their reliance on technology made them predictable. Using their own tools against them, he triggered a false alert in their systems, forcing them to focus their attention on the wrong direction. While they scrambled to investigate, he infiltrated their stronghold, slipping past barriers and sentries with the ease of a shadow. Inside, the tension was palpable. The assassins, once confident and untouchable, were now jittery and paranoid. The sniper exploited this to devastating effect. He struck with precision, taking them down one by one. Each shot was silent, each target eliminated before they could raise the alarm. The assassin's advanced cloaking devices were useless against his meticulous planning and finely tuned senses. The leader, realizing the threat was now inside their walls, prepared for a direct confrontation. This was no ordinary opponent, and they knew it. They activated their last line of defense, a labyrinth of corridors rigged with traps, designed to funnel the intruder into a kill zone. But the sniper didn't play by their rules. He dismantled their traps methodically, turning the labyrinth into a battlefield of his own design. When the sniper and the leader finally faced each other, the air was thick with tension. The assassin was a creature of immense power, equipped with a weapon that could disintegrate anything in its path. But the sniper didn't flinch. He had faced death too many times to be shaken now. The battle that followed was a deadly game of wits and reflexes, each move countered with precision, each shot dodged by inches. In the end, it was human ingenuity that triumphed. The sniper exploited a flaw in the assassin's armor, landing a shot that shattered its defenses. The leader fell, their defeat marking the end of the Empire's operation on Earth. As dawn broke, the sniper walked away from the battlefield, leaving behind the ruins of the assassin's stronghold. He carried no trophy, sought no recognition. His mission was done, and Earth was safe, for now. But the message was clear: humanity was not to be underestimated.